What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to all new subscribers. Welcome back to the old subscribers. I hope everyone is doing well. Doing a general read for all the signs. Basically, things that you don't know, things that are hidden, why it's hidden, and the best way forward. It's kind of a new spread I'm trying out. I'm on the sign of Taurus. I have a channeled message as well and a couple of songs. Taurus, it says, be careful what you wish for because dreams do come true. You have Good As You by Kane Brown, Always Be My Baby by Mariah Carey, and Tell Me It's Real by Casey and JoJo. The messages for the sign of Taurus. So they need to know. Patience is a virtue. Hierophant, which is your card. And you have the Eight of Water. The Fool. The Hermit. Are you wanting someone to have patience with you when it comes to a solid commitment, or is there someone who you need to be patient with so that they can walk away from something that no longer serves them? Queen of Airs at the bottom, with the Magician and the Eight of Fire and the Six of Water, the Eight of Earth. So someone kind of put something on hold when it came to maybe a marriage or a commitment because someone needed to walk away from something. But I feel like once you walked away from something, there was already an opportunity that were waiting for you. So it was almost like you needed to make a decision about what it is that you wanted to do. Maybe you walked away from someone, didn't exactly tell them, or this could be someone you're dealing with. Someone was just like, I need some time to think about this. I don't really know what I want right now. But this is you kind of standing in your power and walking away from things that don't serve you, but you're walking towards a new opportunity. Why is the Patience card here? The Nine of Cups with the Five of Cups. And the Chariots. So someone definitely is moving forward into something new. I feel like this is not only like the balancing of energy, which is masculine and feminine, but it's almost like someone was kind of waiting around to see if this could be emotionally fulfilling or if this could make them happy or if this was going to turn out well. But in the end, it ended up kind of being someone kind of regrets something. Maybe someone regrets someone walking away. Someone regrets moving away from a situation. I feel like if there's something or someone that got their feelings hurt, they're not exactly over it, and maybe there needs to be some more time in this situation before this can come back around. But the Hermit came out twice. Eight of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, and the Strength card. Some of you guys are dealing with a Leo, or you were, but I feel like a part of you is kind of waiting for someone to kind of offer their emotions, maybe. I think that there's a new beginning here, but there's a need for you to take a second look at what it is maybe that you're manifesting. Are you trusting your intuition enough to know that, there is a commitment here, but there's like also a soulmate situation on the table for some of you, where it's going to lead to a conversation where someone's going to get their heart broken, because I feel like there's someone here, some of you are dealing with the Virgo, who wants to work on this, then they feel like we can change this, we can put more time into this, but then there's someone who's ready to cut this out because they're not exactly getting what it is that they need out of this relationship as well. I don't necessarily feel like this person wants to cut this out or wants to walk away, but I feel like it comes down to, is this an even give and take? With the Five of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles, are we dealing with someone who's not exactly giving us what we're giving them? With the Four of Swords, there's a need to take a break from this. There's a need to kind of self-reflect. There's a need to look in the mirror, but also take a second look, because with the Two of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, King of Pentacles, and the Tower, there's a relationship that did break up or will break up, or something's coming like to a crashing halt because someone doesn't know what they want. Maybe in a relationship, someone has a lot of options. Now, it's not that there wasn't an old situation here that possibly is a karmic soulmate for you, but it's almost like you were unable to make a decision, or this person, on which way to go, and in turn it just kind of blew up. Someone had their guard up, someone, got hurt pretty bad in this, maybe over a conversation, or just to this point where it was like you guys finally maybe accepted the fact that what you wanted in the situation and what this person wanted wasn't the same thing. I think that there's someone who still really hasn't made a decision about this, but at the same time, it's really hard for them to carry this by themselves. Or maybe this is the reason this person was so quiet. Maybe they never verbalized what they were going through, their needs, or, maybe it was never said exactly where this was going to go or what the intentions were. But the Three of Swords, someone definitely ended up with their heart broken, and someone definitely got left behind. The Judgment, the Page of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. This is going to be brought back around for you to make a decision on what it is that you want to do. But I feel like you're emotionless at this point. You're kind of working on your own ideas. You're trying to bring in some different opportunities in your own life. And at the same time, it's almost like if this person maybe were to verbalize their needs now, there's also other people involved in this situation now. So either way, someone would kind of get left out of this. I feel like someone lost some money when it comes to maybe some type of court case, or someone will. I think that there's something that you need to pay attention to, some people that are around you, maybe, or maybe this is something about having really mixed emotions or mixed feelings, because there's always like a lot of like mind games and fighting and stuff, but it's just like the truth is never really being stated, and that's like maybe someone needs to be honest about what they've been through and kind of what they're still carrying around, because it's really hard for someone to make a decision about this, because they feel like maybe you only wanted sex from them, maybe you were talking to multiple people, maybe this is about you making a decision to go towards something that would fulfill you, but in a single way, not in a way where it's going to please everybody, because I think that's impossible. With the Sun card and the Six of Wands, it was necessary for someone to walk away from this, to kind of go somewhere where they would get the attention and the recognition that they would need. And, walking away from the lies and the things where someone wasn't exactly saying, that they're waiting on this person to come home or whatever, that they're actually in love with, and maybe keeping you on hold, that there would be this new beginning with you and that things would be fine, but in reality you kind of ended up looking stupid. So I don't really know, there's so many different scenarios which one is which in this, but I just feel like there was at least three people, or three very different situations for someone, and it's just like I feel like someone is at the point where maybe they learned about this fact that someone's already in a relationship. Maybe they're trying to make a decision about how they feel about this and what's the best way forward. Can we work this out, or should I walk away from this type of energy? But I just feel like it keeps getting brought back around for you, because something needs to be cleared out so that new things can come in. Do you still love this person? Because I feel like your back is turned, especially when it comes to emotions, and you're kind of putting your head down and you're spending a lot of time working on your own craft, trying to, bring some type of change into your life. But I don't know if it has anything to do with these other people. I think that it's more about your own journey, and the best way forward is for you to make a decision on what it is that you want, you know, because someone in this scenario, possibly a Leo, still has things about themselves that they're not really willing to openly admit to or change about themselves. And it's not like there isn't love here, but I feel like you've been waiting for this relationship or this to come together with this person for so long. You've been trying to manifest this, but it's almost like the universe is just saying to cut the cord on it, because they're still not really telling you the truth. They're still not really open to this, or maybe you have your guard up because of another person that's involved in this. And I just feel like when it comes down to the soulmate energy, someone needs to be honest about how they feel, what their intentions are, what they want moving forward. And I feel like for some of you, it's just easier for you to keep it to yourself because you feel like no one would understand, or you feel like you can't really explain, you know, what goes on in your head, but you do kind of want to give this some time, or you want someone to give you time, or vice versa. Letting go in reverse, Phoenix rising, discover your life purpose, and soulmate in reverse. There's a soulmate of yours that you're unable to let go, and in a way you almost feel like you're selling out. Someone feels like you're selling out because you're not really going to where your heart is necessarily. You're kind of going to where there's just something that's like readily available, something that's like a ready-made situation. And I think that you're manifesting something into your life right now. There's some of you guys are going through a really heavy transformation, or someone you're dealing with. I feel like you are evolving, especially when it comes to whatever craft that you're into. What some of you guys are into music. This is evolving into something different, but it's just like you're kind of pushing away a soulmate, but at the same time not letting them go in more than one scenario for some of you guys. Because you're a fixed sign, it's hard for you to let go of things. It's hard for you to, I don't want to say tell the truth, but it's hard for you to see the things maybe that are in plain sight, because you're only seeing what you want to see in a certain situation, and that's whatever outcome that fits you or the outcome that you want. And it's not really easy to accept things like that don't work out, or that things really not being what they seem. You have breathe, you have replenish, ruminates, give back, and negativity. Some of you guys, when it comes to unconditional love and self-love, it's very difficult for you to grasp onto that, because maybe you've never been in a situation where someone loved you despite all of your faults, someone who wanted to be there through everything for you. And it's almost like it's not like that's not what you wanted, because I feel like you honestly did manifest this love into your life, but once you got it, you were scared, or you didn't recognize it, or maybe it wasn't hard. It was hard for you to see like where this was going to go. Some of you guys just need to relax and know that you're being guided on your journey. Some of you guys need to get more sleep and to think about maybe giving back to the people who have given to you in certain scenarios, because I feel like there's some type of happiness or joy that was here. Maybe that someone was that light in your life at one point, and maybe this person needs that in their life. But I feel like there's a lot of negativity around you because of the things that you're going through, the things that you keep to yourself, and the things that you're very fixed on maintaining and keeping around. But honestly, the best way forward is maybe for you to pay more attention to the people that are around you. I feel like someone watches you like a fucking hawk, like every fucking move you make, and you don't even really do shit but stay in your house. Like they're like looking. Never mind, I'm gonna leave that alone. But I just feel like you've been trying to keep to yourself, even though you know like the offer that's on the table and like maybe the expectations, but it's just like we've got a couple different queens here, and there's a lot of temptation surrounding one of them. So I feel like there's someone that you want, but there's also like money moves that you're trying to make right now. So you're trying to avoid a situation with someone, but you're still talking to them. Maybe this person makes you laugh. There's a lot of air energy, a lot of your thoughts, a lot of your cognitive, a lot of your thoughts, a lot of your cognitive, a lot of your thoughts, a lot of your cognitive, a lot of your thoughts, a lot of your cognitive, a lot of your thoughts, a lot of your cognitive, a lot of your thoughts, a lot of your cognitive, a lot of your thoughts, a lot of your cognitive, a lot of your thoughts, a lot of your cognitive, a lot of your thoughts, a lot of your cognitive, a lot of your thoughts, a lot of your cognitive, a lot of your thoughts, a lot of your cognitive, a lot of your thoughts, a lot of your cognitive, a lot of your thoughts, a lot of your cognitive, a lot of your thoughts, a lot of your cognitive, a lot of your thoughts, a lot of your cognitive, a lot of your thoughts, a lot of your cognitive, a lot of your thoughts, a lot of your cognitive, a lot of your thoughts, a lot of your cognitive, a lot of your thoughts, a lot of your cognitive, a lot of your thoughts, a lot of your cognitive, a lot of your thoughts, a lot of your cognitive, a lot of your thou I don't think that you've made a decision about what it is that you want, because you know that once you tell someone how you truly feel, or vice versa, someone's going to end up getting their heart broken. So you almost feel like you're stuck in this energy where it's like you want your freedom. You have these two different people, and one of them like gets a lot of your attention, but the other one's still kind of on standby and watches you like literally everything that you do. But it's just like there was an ending possibly with someone, maybe because you felt like they made you look stupid, or they didn't see you, or they didn't like give you enough attention or something. So right now the main focus is stability and getting your money up and being in that air, but it's almost like you're waiting for this emotional fulfillment to come, but it's not going to come from money. And I feel like they say money is the root of all evil, and there's almost like there's never going to be enough, and there's never going to be, you could set a goal for yourself: once I reach this much money, but it's almost like your life is passing you by the more time that you're doing this, and you're kind of avoiding things that aren't really going anywhere. And I think that it's time to kind of think about things in a new way and figure out, a different way to work on things instead of avoiding drama, which isn't really going anywhere. I feel like there's definitely love here, but there's also a need to take a break from maybe being so rigid on your, like, how you would normally handle things. And some of you guys also kind of need to pay attention to, when it comes to like authority figures, police, what kind of moves you're making, because there's someone that you're dealing with, possibly a male fire sign, who shouldn't be trusted with certain information, and I'm just going to leave that where it's at. But the person isn't what you think they are, and it's time for you to kind of disconnect from that, especially when it comes to anything to do with money. Some things you have to keep to yourself. I mean, that's not really like, you guys literally keep a lot of shit to yourself already, but there's something here where you're some kind of move or some kind of direction, and someone isn't to be trusted, someone that like wants to work with you. Maybe there was bad blood in the past, but there's still some hard feelings over some female that's involved in this situation, someone's baby mama, some kind of drama. But I feel like whatever you're doing with your career and your music is pretty decent, and it's going to be like traveling. I feel like some of you guys are I don't want to say relocating, but you're going to be more recognized in different places because you're putting the time and effort into this situation. But I also feel like it's necessary to move away from certain things and people. Maybe, I don't want to say, some of you guys do need to move from whatever place that you're in right now, because I think that it's, there's some negative energy surrounding that. That could end up in some pretty heavy money loss, something that you've been waiting for. So I would just be aware of the kind of people that you're dealing with, because something could happen that's pretty unexpected that you're not going to see coming. And it might be just time to kind of not let a whole lot of people have access to what it is that you're doing. Anyways, I hope that this helps you out. Have a good night.